Let's see if this works, seeing as how YouTube hates my other channel. Hope you guys can file in. So far, so good. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but my main channel keeps getting throttled. I think YouTube hates me. So good morning from Hi Screaming Crane, morning again. Good morning from beautiful downtown Crestline in the San Bernardino Mountains of Southern California's Inland Empire. It's been crazy with YouTube lately, or maybe it's Verizon, but I think it's YouTube. Because it happens only on YouTube. They don't want me to talk about anything. And some of the videos I've watched are much more over the line than I ever went. It seems to be working now. I hope people are filing in. This is my cooking channel, by the way, Kitchen Challenged Cook. And, Wita and Pio, welcome in. It's just weird. Hi, Freeman, welcome in. So I was watching this cooking show. I've forgotten the name of the chef. But he was doing a Filipino steak, but the steak is sliced super thin, like in a beef and broccoli at a Chinese restaurant. Marinated in an amazing sauce and served over white rice. But it seemed like a lot of fiddling. Brown the onions, put them on a plate, get the garlic fragrant and pour in the leftover marinade. And the hardest part is marinating overnight. When I have food in front of me, I can't wait overnight. I want it now. And the sauce had, of course, soy sauce, lemon juice, lime juice, some spices. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with code names. I'm sick and tired of hearing about our Western ally in Eastern Europe. I guess most people haven't been taught our history. Look whose side they fought on in World War II. You'll be shocked. Let's see. Let's see. Backyard Chef made a sort of Irish but modified bread pudding, Irish style, which means basically it has Irish whiskey in the batter and drizzled on it. Well, the sauce it's drizzled on has Irish whiskey, butter, and brown sugar. And he added orange marmalade to the batter. It sounded good, except I can't stand Irish whiskey. I think I might make it with rum. Well, apparently, is it safe to say, let's see, Rush Limbaugh used to call him Chuck U. Having a confidential meeting right before the guy went into the office. I can't, I'm tired of it. What can make pinto beans taste good if you don't have pork? Well, I add molasses or brown sugar, whichever I have. That's to taste the way you like it, so I can't give you an amount. Pork and beans. Um, no, with no pork. Well, kosher food doesn't have pork. Let me see. Of course, a pinch of salt, maybe a little black pepper. These salt is not optional. That pinto beans always need a little salt. Something fatty, maybe after it's cooked and you take it off the heat, you could add some butter or whatever fat you have on hand. Now, some people actually add a dollop of cream. If you don't have cream, milk will do. Onions are good in pinto beans, and a touch of garlic. I never seem to have fresh garlic, so I use a garlic powder. But I just got a jar of minced garlic because all these chefs recommend it. And it smells like real garlic. It is real garlic, it's just dried. So I'm going to try that. Pinto beans, yeah, they're kind of plain. They need a little sugar and a little salt, and beyond that, it's up to you. But onions work well. Trying to think. Oh, just a splash of lemon juice. If you don't have lemon juice, just a tiny cap full of whatever vinegar you have. And think about spices. I like them with a little cinnamon. Chicken broth. Lita? Yeah, that would be good. Freeman has good ideas sometimes. Yeah, chicken broth is good. Any broth. Chicken, beef, vegetable broth. The problem with pinto beans is they're plain. Just don't overdo the lemon juice or the vinegar. Just depending on how many beans you have, just a splash. Trying to think. Yeah, if you have any kind of beef, you can always add that to your beans. Cook it first. Beef or chicken. Although I'm more on the side of beef with beans. They'll do. The chicken will do. Oh, since I'm on my cooking channel, I might as well show you what I got from the thrift shop. I've been meaning to do a standalone stream. Okay, I got a garlic press because even though I have one, it's old and flimsy and doesn't work well. You put the garlic in the pointing it at the screen instead of the camera again. You put the garlic clove in here and you squeeze it, and it comes out all mushed. And I got a meat thermometer, the kind you stab into the pot roast or oven roast to find out what temperature it is. I'll have to make sure it's accurate. And what was suggested to me was boiling water, boils at 212. So put it in boiling water and see what it says. That's 212 Fahrenheit. Let's see what that is Celsius. 212 F 2 C 100. Of course it is. I shouldn't have to look that up. The Celsius thermometer is designed to show boiling water at 100 degrees. Oh, put it on melting ice and see if it goes to 0. The goldfish is wise. Okay, and I got an old-fashioned can opener, the little short kind. It has a bottle opener, and it basically sits on the can without that big long handle sticking out. You turn this butterfly thing. I haven't tried to use it yet. I think, well, you have to have the cutting part, which is on the other end of the bottle opener. You have to have that seated on the can lid. I got it mostly because it brings back memories. And it's easy to pack and take with you. And the pièce de résistance. Anyone know what that is? The top actually has little holes. It's a lemon zester to take the yellow part off the lemon peel without getting the white pith that tastes bitter. And it also has on the back side, it's hard to see it, there's a channel knife on the back. It cuts grooves into things. If you watch, oh, it even has a hole so I can put a string through it and hang it somewhere. Well, anyway, if you watch Chef Jean Pierre, you'll see him going around the carrot with a channel knife to make grooves in the carrot, and then when he slices it sideways, the slices look like little flowers with the grooves kind of make little flower petals around the edges. Thrift shops are cool. Oh, all of those would have cost me $2 for all four, but it was half price day for seniors. So I got them for $1. But when I pulled out my little coin thingy to pay, I just dumped it out on the table. All these coins, they went nuts. Oh, we need coins. And there were maybe $2.30 worth of coins. So I said, okay, take them all. They were thrilled. So it did cost me about $2.30, which is still a great deal for all of that. I was going to cook for this show, but well, first I was ill for a few days last week, and then I don't know, stuff just keeps happening and my back goes out. I can't stand at the stove long enough to do a cooking show. I tried to make pancakes yesterday. It didn't turn out well. I ate one anyway. It was acceptable, and I still have a little real maple syrup left over from back in COVID when they doubled everyone's food stamps. And I was going nuts because there's only one of me. I couldn't eat that much, but if you don't use them, they'll take away your food stamps thinking you don't really need them. Oh well. And I have all kinds of spices and herbs. Or if you're in England, herbs. Ah, Goldfish says they have maple syrup and pancake mix. You can actually make your own pancake mix. I don't have the amounts, but it's basically all purpose flour with some baking soda. You can mix it up with an egg and some milk. The kind that says all you have to do is add water doesn't have egg, of course. Well, it might have powdered egg, but I don't think it does. I think they just use cooking oil. I don't want to shoot blood. Oh, Freeman, I really don't. Even if it's fake blood for the movies. Oh, not good. Goldfish. Yeah, the eggs will make it rubbery. I happen to like it that way because it doesn't. The fluffy pancakes absorb all the syrup, and then I can't really taste the syrup. So I kind of like my pancakes eggy. On the other hand, I'm going to look up um, crepes. It's really pronounced crepes, it's French. and crepe is the paper you hang in at a party, but Americans keep calling them crepes. So who am I to judge? I'm just a recovering English teacher. I've watched the Chef Jean-Pierre making crepes a couple of times. I'll have to watch it again. They're very thin, so you can roll them up with stuff inside like cream cheese. You can make them either sweet or savory. I like them with cream cheese and a jam. You can use strawberry jam or blackberry jam or whatever jam you have. Oh, I hate instant pudding. It's ugh. It just isn't the same as when you heat up the milk. And oh, I've discovered too how to avoid lumps in the cook and serve pudding. Mix all the pudding powder in with a whisk while the milk is cold and mix it very well. Yeah, I do double the syrup, Crane, but on my pancakes, but even then, I'm going to run out of syrup. Oh, nobody has a wrench. I got to fix that, Witta. Uh, now, Witta. Now, Witta has a wrench. Who else is here? I don't see Ditch or... Well, I guess one wrench is enough for this channel. Witta has a wrench now, so watch your language, people. Well, I don't like cussing, and I especially don't like personal attacks on anybody. Pio says, if given power, I will abuse it. Yeah, it's just that YouTube channel that YouTube doesn't like. The cooking channel's doing fine. Amazing. Okay, now we know. I'm going to switch days on my main channel. I'm going to try Sunday evenings, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time. For some reason, I just sleep in a long time on Sunday mornings, even though I don't during the rest of the week. So it must be all the conditioning when I was in school, public school, you know. You have to be there at 8 o'clock. And the fact is, most children under actually early 20s, but definitely under 18, need to sleep later because they do better in the afternoon, mentally and physically. Oh, sorry, Pio. 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific is too late for Pio. Well, I'll try different time slots, but you can always watch the replay. Ooh, it's foggy out there. I can't see out that window, and I can see out that one, but all I see is fog. Oh, I gotta turn off the stove. It's simmering water to kind of warm things up in the kitchen. I don't want to burn the pan. I'll be right back. Dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum, dum-de-dum-de-dum. I considered doing a video of risotto, which is, oh man, you cats knocked these down, didn't you? I'm gone for 10 seconds and things are dumped on the floor. Oh, Crane can come. Okay. Well, I'll try several different times and just do short videos, and I'll try both channels, see which one works best. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the cats. They want their treats. They already had their treats, but they want more. I don't know where they are now because you cats messed everything up. Here's a small sofa. Where did you cats put it? Smoky Sue, get down. Do not jump on Tora. Smoky is a one cat wrecking machine. Oh, now this one's empty. You guys gotta let me find the other one. Aha. Okay, guys. Sweetie, Smoky, Tora, whatever. Yes, Tutu. Hang on. Where did 3C go? I discovered something the other day. 3C thinks her name is Tutu. Oh, there she is. Here, guys. Now, they'd better stay out of my stuff. Jeez. Cats. Yeah, I did roast a chicken breast last week. I roasted 2 of them in the toaster oven. I like doing that because the skin gets crispy, and I love crispy chicken skin. Anyway, I put one in the fridge. I guess I should have put it in the freezer, because if I don't cook it today, it won't be edible. Yeah, when I can't get chicken skin, I get pork rinds. They're basically fried pork, either skin or fat. I don't know which. I think skin. Dried out and salted. And they come in a bag like potato chips. Of course, if you can't eat pork, you're missing out. Been trying to find some reason why pork would be bad. it isn't kosher, it isn't halal. But I can't find a reason that satisfies me why it would be unhealthful. Meat is getting outrageously expensive. But the last two times I ate hamburger, or you might call it minced meat or ground beef, I got major digestive problems. On the other hand, if I get an expensive cut, like a T-bone steak, 1 pound, anywhere from $16 to $20. Oi. But I can eat that and not get sick. Well, the guy with the comb over, I don't like it, but I can see why he's doing it, sending people back to their home country while a war is going on. Canada says they're going to turn off the electricity. Well, one province says they will, and the other province says they won't. To our northeastern states, probably along the seaboard. Would that be something to do with Niagara Falls? I don't know. But other people are saying it's an active WAR, an active wart. Wild pigs eat all kinds of crap. Well, and yet there are hunters who insist that wild boar is much better than domestic pig. I don't know. Oh, crabs. Yeah, I quit eating crabs and shrimp and lobster. Well, I react to shrimp now. And I haven't tried crabs to see whether I react to them. Lobster's too expensive. I react to shrimp, and crab just, yeah, now that I look into what they eat, ew. Besides, they're all kind of insects of the sea. Eat the bugs. Well, somehow the fact that they're in the ocean makes them more palatable. But I do love sea fish. A couple weeks ago, I got a slice of frozen cod fillet, 1 pound, $6 or $7. Not bad compared to beef. And I like fish. I like seafood, ocean fish. I don't like the freshwater ones as much. And I don't even like trout. The problem with insects is because they're so small, you cannot remove the guts. And I don't want to eat the guts from anything. I don't even eat menudo, and it's been cleaned. I did have sweetbreads once made from a calf pancreas, but it wasn't very tasty. Nothing wrong with it, but just not to my taste. Oh, Freeman, I think it was Freeman. Yeah, he's talking about Fidel Castro's son. Fidel Castro is dead, by the way. His brother's in charge. Castro had an obsession with dairy? Well, I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with dairy, but I do consume a lot of it. I drink milk. I can digest it. Some people can't. I can. I get the whole fat milk, which is, when I was growing up, that was 4%. Now it's 3%. But I cannot stand skim milk. Low fat or non fat. Ew. And I eat yogurt and cottage cheese and sour cream and various cheeses. I usually end up with either a block of Colby Jack or one block of medium cheddar and one block of Monterey Jack. I used to always go for the sharp cheddar, but my tastes have changed. I still don't care for the mild cheddar, so I get the medium. And Jack and cheddar both melt very well on grilled cheese toast. Banana vanilla milkshakes. Huh. Never tried that, Freeman. Oh, and cheddar cheese is not naturally orange. They add an orange color to it. I'm not sure why. It's usually made from the bark of a tree in South America. The orange dye. Oh, yeah. The CIA really needs to get cleaned up. Yeah, Goldfish white cheddar just doesn't have the dye in it. That's the only difference. But for some reason, it seems to have a different texture and flavor. Oh well. Oh, Freeman has to be the odd man out. He likes Munster. That's a very stinky blue cheese. Grandpa's outside meowing for his breakfast, but I think someone else has been feeding them better food because lately they haven't finished their bowls of kibble that I give them. I get to mention things. They aren't spying on this channel yet. I'm sure they will very soon. But today I think I'm good. Who the heck is calling me? Oh, it's my son. Hello. What are you up to?
Just trying to work through another long, boring day at work.
Okay. I'm on YouTube Live, so I'm going to have to tell them. I'll tell them goodbye and talk to you.
You could call me back when you're done. That's no worries. I'll be here all freaking day.
No, let me sign off. Okay, guys, it's my son on the phone. So, bye and catch you later. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. I said, oops, I misspelled son. There, here we go. Bye, guys. Okay.